Hey everybody, it's Monday, the 3rd of October, 2022, and last week, the summer 2022 cohort of Plutus project-based learning wrapped. If you've been here the whole time, congratulations. If you joined us along the way, we're really happy you did. And what I'd like to share with you right now is what's next for this course. And if you don't have time to watch this whole video, here's the most important thing you need to know. The course is staying open, and we're just getting started. If you'd like a little more detail, right now I'd like to share with you some shout outs from the last few weeks, an update on what you've done, an update on what we've done, and then some next steps for both the Gimbal Labs team and for you. Let's jump into it. So, shout outs. First of all, for everybody who helped build this course. Adrian, Alex, Ali, Curtis, Jonty, Lucas, Sebastian, and the list goes on to people who have made other sorts of contributions. Thank you. This is a team effort, and I'm really excited for the different ways people are taking different sorts of responsibilities, whether it's in content creation or the ways we connect with as many different sorts of learners with different goals as possible. Always, I want to give a shout out to Roberto for getting Dandelion started. Some people who took this course have started to learn about Dandelion. Others are curious about it. And our work is just getting started there too, in terms of appreciating this tool and being able to use it. I want to shout out Adriano and the team for building Game Changer, which is an essential tool that a lot of people have used in the course, and also Abdelkreem, Jingles, and the rest of the Martify Mesh team for building another incredible tool for all of us to learn with. I want to give a special shout out to Alex and Ali for navigating real life while also supporting this course. You guys are incredible, and we've always got our heads down in development work. We're thinking about the world that might be, but I know you guys have plenty more concerns to think about right now, and just know that all of us are thinking about you and hope to see you both real soon. I'd also like to give a shout out to Sarab, Ironic Mango, and Yuli for contributing solutions to the front-end template. So for anybody who hasn't gotten here yet, in Module 302 at Mastery Levels 3 and 4, you'll have the opportunity to add components to the front-end template. And so from Ironic Mango, Saurabh, and Yuli, we've got these solutions. And then if I look at Mastery Level 4, I can see a couple of working transactions. And I've tested both of these. They work. People are starting to make contributions here, and you are invited to do the same. What's going to happen is over time, this front-end template is going to grow and have all sorts of resources that people can use as starting places to accomplish what they want to accomplish. And finally, of course, I want to shout out everybody. So there's our little dancing blob. I might not keep posting these stats every week like I did during the summer 2022 cohort, but just to show you, we've had almost 240 people enroll in this course. And, I know that a lot of people check it out just because they're curious. It's good to see that 44 people got as far as building their first transaction, and more than 10% of the people who signed up have moved on through the 200 level BBK assignments. I want to reiterate, we're just getting started. What I'm not placing right here are the progress on 300 level assignments. Here on the front page in Canvas, you can see the most up-to-date data. We've got the 300 level mini project, querying the blockchain, and writing business logic with Plutus. And you can see that people are starting to submit these assignments. Now, this is important because in order to get a course completion token, you'll have to complete these 3 assignments here at the onboarding and BBK level. and then at least the first 2 mastery assignments of each of the 300 level modules. If you do more, even better. And all of the things I'm saying right here are described in this course completion and contribution token proposal. More on this in just a minute. What have we done here at Gimbal Labs? We built the second version of the Plutus PBL course, and we facilitated a cohort that ran from mid-July through the end of September, completing last week. Along the way, we navigated the transition to pre-production testnet and the Vassal hard fork, and this led to some delays, but I hope also some new learning opportunities. It was really special to me to get to share this with other people and to be learning and kind of scratching our heads alongside each other. That's what developing with new tools is all about. So what are our next steps? First of all, the Gimbal Labs team is going to update the PPBL course. We want to make sure that there's no lingering references to the old testnet, and we're going to go back through and revise everything, both the Canvas material and all the code repos, to make sure that they're clear and up to date as possible. Hopefully, by the end of this week, we will release the Gimbal Bounty Treasury and Escrow on mainnet so that people can start making contributions. A prerequisite to this is that we do have to make sure that we get your approval on the course completion token. And again, I'll come back to that in just a minute. We're going to finish troubleshooting the Project 301 faucets. So here, again, running locally on my device, but you can run this as well. There's a list of student submissions for Project 301. And most of these are working. There were a couple things we had to troubleshoot on the front end, but I'm going to go through these one by one to confirm that each one is working as it should be. And if anyone has a faucet that's not working, I'm going to reach out to you to troubleshoot on that. We're also going to be looking ahead to what's next. What else do we want to work on? What other PBL courses do we want to do? For example, Dandelion PBL and Tokenomics PBL are forthcoming, so stay tuned for details on those. What are your next steps? This is my favorite part. I hope that you'll take some time to review the course completion token proposal here. I'm going to share a link to this Git repo, and I hope that you can read through the proposal and then click into the issues board to add your comments about what's proposed here. Nothing changes with regard to the course itself. You can keep moving at your own pace. All of the assignments have been updated to remain open until the end of December of this year. And even going into 2023, we'll keep this course running. At some point, we will decide to release a whole new version 3 of it, but that time is not yet. The most important thing I want you to know is that these course materials remain available, and the expectation is that people will move at their own pace. When you're ready and when you've earned that course completion token, you'll be able to contribute to the Gimbal Bounty Treasury and Escrow. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can work through the course, and we'll be talking about this a lot more at Live Coding over the next few weeks, and I'll release some specific updates about that project. In doing so, you'll build your reputation. One of the main purposes of our treasury and escrow system is to allow people to try contributing to a real project, to provide rewards with real ADA and Gimbal tokens on mainnet, and most importantly, for everyone to leave behind a trail of the things they've done. There's going to be an on-chain record showing what you've contributed to, and I expect that that's going to matter. You'll be able to show your accomplishments to other people and build trust and new collaborations in doing so. Stay tuned for more opportunities within Gimbal Labs as well. We have a couple other PBL projects that we're thinking about taking on and some development work to do. And the first place we're going to go to get help on these things is right here. People who are working through project-based learning alongside of us. So once again, stay tuned for that. As always, join in. Nothing's changing when it comes to PPBL live coding. We're going to continue every Wednesday and Thursday in October. In November, there might be a couple of days off, both because of the Cardano Summit and as we slow down a little bit for some holiday seasons. But please expect all of October and then even continuing through November, December, and into the new year, PPBL live coding will continue to meet on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to try to hang out in the garage in Gimbal Labs Discord more often, and I hope people will drop by, especially once you start contributing to a task via the GBTE. That's a great place to go, get help, show people what you're talking about. And also, join us at Gimbal Labs Playground. Some of the tasks that are posted in the GBTE involve a new approval process where you have to present your work to a group of people. And one of our goals is to get that going at both live coding and the playground. Don't worry about the details of that for now. The details will follow. I'd just like you to have these 3 events on your weekly calendar if you'd like to get more and more involved. Again, this is just a beginning. The last 10 weeks have been a blast. I really appreciate people's attention and energy and also patience as we navigate some of the pitfalls of building on new tools. But here we are, we're doing it, and I'm really glad you're here. There's a lot more to come. There's a lot more I want to tell you about how these education materials and also the tools we're building are going to help us start to build the broader capacity of Gimbal Labs. It's a story that we will continue to develop together in the days and weeks and months, and yes, even the years to come. So, see you out there. Thanks for being here, and be in touch. Cheers.